The Biden administration is now facing an uptick in illegal crossings along the U.S.-Mexico border. U.S. Customs and Border Protection reports 78,000 arrests in January. That's an increase of 6% from the month before. It seems preparations are already underway. Federal officials are already opening 2 facilities in Texas to hold migrants. One of those facilities is near Donna, where families will be held in a 160,000 square foot tent. It is set on 45 acres and will also serve as a processing center for the Border Patrol, while the one in McAllen is being renovated. A facility in remote Carrizo Springs will just be for minors ages 14 through 17. It will open February 24th. News Nation's national political correspondent Dean Reynolds is live in our newsroom tonight with a deeper dive into the immigration issue. Dean?
Rob, there does not appear to be a clear cause for the uptick in illegal border crossings. Some experts say migrants may think they'll get better treatment from the Biden administration than the Trump administration. But Mexico's president said today they're being victimized by misinformation.
Regularizar la situación de los migrantes en Estados Unidos.
It's not true that everyone can now go to the United States and they will be regularized, said President Lopez Obrador, adding that too many are deceived by human smugglers who paint what he called a rosy picture. Indeed, a UN official said yesterday there are widespread and false rumors that the U.S. border is open. But at the very least, President Biden's language suggests he wants a different policy than his predecessor.
We're going to work to undo the moral and national shame of the previous administration that literally, not figuratively, ripped children from the arms of their families, their mothers and fathers at the border.
Immigration authorities said Wednesday they made more than 78,000 arrests at the southern border in January, the largest number for that month in more than a decade. But Aaron Reichlin-Melnick of the American Immigration Council told News Nation the number is misleading.
We're in a situation where the Border Patrol is arresting the same people multiple times, more than any amount than we've seen in the last decade. Most of these people are apprehended within minutes after entry because the Border Patrol these days is actually quite efficient at detecting people.
Still, hurricanes, poverty, and gang violence have displaced hundreds of thousands of people in Central and South America and pushed them north toward the Rio Grande River, regardless of the reception that may await them. Eligio Alberto Civil from Venezuela said migrants need help from America. Our people are dying, he said. At today's White House briefing, spokesman Jen Psaki asked for patience.
We don't want people to put themselves at danger at a time where it is not the right time to come, because we have not had time to put in place a humane and moral system and process.
To that point, the administration this week established a new 160,000 square foot tent facility in Donna, Texas, to process those in Border Patrol custody. An overflow facility for 700 migrant children over 13 is opening as well in Carrizo Springs.
Now, processing everyone deserving entry will be slow going for now, not just because the numbers are increasing, but because each person in line has to be tested for COVID-19 to keep the pandemic from further spreading into this country. Marnie?
Dean, thank you.